of people coming in to gawk at our posterless walls and mundanely named menu items like hamburgers or pancakes, and then they go someplace like the Rainforest Cafe or Johnny Rockets to have some.
Plans are now in the works to convert the Pat's Place location into Cedar Rapids' 7th Patio Touchdown Sports Bar and Good Time Internet Grill. Doyle Redland for the Onion Radio News, online at theonion.com.
This is the Onion News Network.
And now, live from the studios of Freedom's Phoenix, Ernest Hancock.
Believe me when I say we have a difficult time ahead of us. But if we are to be prepared for it, we must first shed our fear of it. I stand here without fear because I remember that I am here not because of the path that lies before me, but because of the path that lies behind me. I remember that for 100 years we have fought these machines. And after a century of war, I remember that which matters most. We are still here! Remain! Let us make them remember. We are not afraid!
Happy birthday, Arizona. You know, happy birthday. You know, this is, I want to make sure that, here, we got there we go, get the mic right. I want to tell you the story of me going down to the legislature yesterday because it's interesting, and I hate going down there. And after you hear this story, you're going to know why. I mean, another reason. I met with the Assistant Secretary of State and the head of the Arizona Centennial Commission. And names don't matter. Government, you know, it doesn't matter. Well, I want to say tomorrow we're going to have, it's going to be an interesting show. We got Francis Boyle. We're going to be talking about Syria. And we've had Francis on before, and he be the boy knows what's what. So we're going to have him on. And Cindy Sheehan. You know, Cindy Sheehan, she's been doing, where'd she go? All anti-war, mother, Gold Star family kind of, my son, Casey, and she went and ran against Pelosi in San Francisco, and she's out doing what happened. She's still been busy. So we get caught up with Cindy, and I like Cindy. I got to know her over the years, and I like her. As much as everybody's against her saying, she's a progressive lefty, commie, whatever, at least we've had the impact on her in this way. From the beginning, we've had when she first started this back in 05 or so, 405. It was important that we, because we did like her, that she understand our position. Charles and I wanted to, we anti-war. We're against it, blah, 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 blah. But usually when you're talking to progressive, the first thing that they want to do is they say, hey, look at how much that bomb cost. If we were to put a gun to your head and take your tax money and debt your children, we could spend that money a lot better than a bomb. It never even occurred to them not take the money in the first place. I mean, that's not even an option on the table. So our thing was, can we just stop stealing from people? I mean, can we just stop indebting future generations? Can we just stop, with the inflation and stealing of your savings? And I mean, it's just, by inflation or just taking it, which be a common, this pension thing. Watch what's happening in Europe, and you can just say, here it comes, okay? It's so obvious. I mean, they're arguing about it this morning on CNBC. By the time you get Santorum, or his name is, not Santorum, what's his name? Spinelli, the guy on the floor. By the time these guys are sitting there arguing about, when they actually have some dissent, it's not news, it's old. It's already been decided. It's done. It's over. So seriously, people watch these guys. I only watch them to see the silver and gold ticker across the top in the morning, but, almost hardly ever put it up there, So it's coming. This is, they're even having today, I heard coming in, Hank Paulson's coming on. Now, what the heck is he going to say? Seriously. No, everything's fine. Oh, it was bad. It's not as bad. Oh, it is real bad. We need more or whatever. It's just, blah, 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 blah. Gold and silver. Gold and silver, gold and silver, gold and silver. So this is why we saw years ago what was coming. In 2007, we've been talking about it the past couple of days. Today is the birthday, 100 years of Arizona as a state. Today. Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, Donna. She beat me to it, though. But she got her present last night. No. So this is, I can see where this is going. I like sharing these stories with you and telling you our experience and the history behind this kind of stuff because it reinforces everything that we're talking about. It is a reinforcement of freedom good, government sucks. In every incantation. I mean, it's just you can't. They just can't. They can't because their motivations are totally different. It's not profit. It's not efficiency. It's just, I tell you what they are. It's like I've been an employer for a long time, own restaurants, run restaurants, manage restaurants, I was, if I had to pick, what my career was, it was restaurant management and ownership and that kind of thing. Since working at McDonald's at 16 years old, my 16th birthday, I went and got a job at McDonald's that they were building. It wasn't even finished being built yet. As I went through this fast-paced restaurant kind of thing, even when I went to college and so on, I was managing Domino's Pizzas. I did Pizza Huts. I owned my own restaurant. If I had to pick one thing, and I've had my own businesses and other stuff before that too, but it was always, I knew that I could go get a management job and make a salary with coverage, insurance coverage and take care of my family if I, where'd the field? Yep. Yeah, I got a good record, and I get going what for management in restaurants. So in that process, you have a lot of employees. I've been in where you have, 80, 90, 100 employees. Heck, at my own restaurant, I had 30, 40. So the thing is that you get a very clear understanding of the types of people that, and from the lower to the upper. I had salaried management and stuff too, but from the usually their first job to a career. And you have the kinds of people, what they look for, how they were brought up, what kind of work ethic they had. That's why I was very encouraged by having my own family restaurant with my 4 children at a young age, like preteen through their high school years. And it was, man, you want to make sure you get somebody a good work ethic, have a family restaurant. Just ask the Chinese. So we went ahead and really pressed it. And they were very upset with me. They were my slaves. You're just a man. Then they complained. Let them do whatever they wanted. You want to get out of here? You're either going to school, you're in some extracurricular activity, a sport, something. The answer is yes. Sitting on the couch at home watching TV, playing video games, the answer is no. Okay? You can do whatever you want as long as you got structured and you're doing something. You're out there. I know where you're at, and you're being productive and getting more fit or smarter or something. So that was an encouragement for them to do other things. I got softball practice. Oh, yeah, I'm playing football. Oh, yeah, I'm studying the whatever. The answer is yes. You just better be working. So this instilled a really good work ethic. But there are other people that they weren't brought up that way. There was, I want to share this with you. Yeah, we don't have guests today. I'm gonna walk you through this so you can see from my perspective, and it's probably a lot of you share it, and the things that I learned and things that, you could add. It'd be a good day to take calls today. Heck, what is that number? 602-264-2800. 602-264-2800. You guys get ready. We have the ability to take calls. We never do, because, Tuesday we usually don't because Donna take care of grandkids. And we're going to get to see, we get to see him tonight because my son and daughter-in-law go out for Thanksgiving, for Valentines. We're going to go out for Valentines doing whatever this afternoon and secret. And then we get the grandkids tonight. That's our Valentines. We can make little Valentines things, with the kids to give to the parents and they come back and pick them up tomorrow. See? Yeah, we'll have some fun. So arts and crafts day. Little handprints and all kinds of crap. So we're going to have some fun today on Arizona's 100th birthday. And I'm going to go ahead and walk you through some realizations on how people are and the mindset of people in government. You know, there's a difference. I've been dealing with these people for a long time. In the free market and government, there's definitely a difference. And I'll try to explain what to watch for and why it'll never, ever, ever work. We'll be right back.
Arizona has been one of the hottest real estate markets in the past, up until the last couple of years. Homes that were once going for $500,000 to $1 million in prestigious areas are now going for less than half of what the original purchase price was. That makes it a very good time to buy. So if you were ever thinking of retiring to Arizona's inviting climate and laid back and friendly lifestyle, now is the time. That's where I can help. This is Donna Hancock with Brangus Realty, and I have provided a way for you to search for properties that are of interest to you, all at your own convenience and without having to give out any personal information. Visit my webpage at donnahancock.com to start your search today. And when you're ready to make a move to Arizona's warm and sunny climate, please feel free to call or text me at 602-828-1819. Many are working hard to make sure Arizona is not only a beautiful place to live, but a free and peaceful one as well. So what are you waiting for? Make your move today by calling 602-828-1819. And don't forget to visit my webpage at donnahancock.com.
We live in an era of permanent warfare. America currently has soldiers and Marines deployed in Iraq, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Yemen, Somalia, Libya, and now expanding further into Uganda, South Sudan, Central African Republic, Congo, and Nigeria. Hi, this is Scott Horton, inviting you to tune in to Anti-War Radio weekdays from noon to 3 Eastern Time here on the Liberty Radio Network, bringing you America's best journalists, columnists, lawyers, and activists on the subject of our overseas empire, its attendant domestic police state, and the folly of central banking, which makes it all possible. That's Anti-War Radio, Monday through Friday from noon to 3 Eastern Time here on the Liberty Radio Network, LRN.FM. Full interview archives can be found at antiwar.com/radio. Anti-War Radio. Revisionist history in real time.
This Your Family Today tip is brought to you by Ovaltine. Give your kids the nutrition they need to be their best. Visit us at ovaltineusa.com. Telling your child about healthy food choices is important, but showing her what to eat goes a lot further. Have her help create the grocery list, then bring her to the store with you. Picking out healthy foods together helps kids get in the habit of thinking about what they're eating every day. For more tips like these, visit us at parenthood.com/yourfamilytoday.
Imagine someone in your community getting in their car, turning on the radio, and hearing the Liberty Radio Network. You can make that vision a reality with your own micro radio station. Visit broadcast.lrn.fm to learn how you can put our programs on the air in your area. You can have LRN.FM running around the clock, and you can even add in your own local shows. Building a radio station is simple, but programming isn't. That's where LRN.FM comes in. Learn more at broadcast.lrn.fm. That's broadcast.lrn.fm.
Why did you move to the Shire?
I moved here to the Shire because there's other people around who take liberty just as seriously as I do.
I moved to the Shire because I saw videos of people challenging authority and thought that I could get support myself. It called to me, like, do this, right now.
I wanted to be around people like me who got it, and once I got here, I knew there was nowhere else that I wanted to be.
Immigrating to the Shire was easy. I was instantly plugged into a community of individuals who also care about peace, liberty, and justice, and are willing to do something about it.
The people here are awesome, loving, and positive. It was for the adventure and for the feeling of something important is happening here, and I just wanted to come to sort of be part of that.
Visit ShireSociety.com to read and sign the Shire Society Declaration and learn the reasons why, if you love liberty, you should immigrate to the Shire. Plus, add yourself to the Shire map at ShireSociety.com. That's ShireSociety.com.
You're listening to the best liberty-oriented audio streamed around the clock, on the air, and online. This is the Liberty Radio Network at LRN.FM.
Roads? It's the Ernest Hancock Show. Where we're going, there aren't any roads.
Welcome back to Declare Your Independence with me, Ernest Hancock. Yeah, we're going to be hoeing for some calls today, 602-264-2800, because I got today, and we'll just go ahead. Now, you can see on the screen, those on video, you can see the huge 8-foot by 80-foot Ron Paul sign that they did last night. Shelton and Alex and Dave and Adam were there working on it. And there's another woman, I'm sorry, I can't remember your name, that was there for part of the evening. And it came out really nice. So now they're stacked them up, and it might rain today. Yeah, it rains in Arizona sometimes. And they're going to go ahead and have that done on the backside, too. Now, what you see there is just the Paul 2012. The light kind of fades out. It keeps going further into the distance. You see how big this thing is. I mean, it's huge, huge, huge. You know, now let's go. We got plenty of time. I'm going to tell you the entire story throughout. Yeah, listen all day. Because, throughout the day, what we're going to do is we'll go ahead and take calls. 264-2800, 602. All right. Let me push up the button here. We got Alma from the East Valley here. Alma, welcome. Wait. Push the button. There we go. Alma, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Yeah, baby. What you got?
Oh, I was just calling and talking about the Stop War shirts we made.
Oh, that's right. I haven't even looked at them. I just, you guys, we just been busy doing stuff all weekend. You guys were in here making almost summer from the East Valley here. What city are you in? Mesa, Gilbert, Chandler?
Well, no, I'm in Scottsdale.
Scottsdale, Arizona I-8. Now, what Alma she almost got a claim to fame on a bunch of stuff. She's a real hardcore activist. Now, they were here Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. Making T-shirts. And we've been getting more equipment and stuff, too. We're going to be, because a lot of the T-shirt places are going out of business, and they're like, hey, man, Ernie, you want some? I go, yes, I want that, and I want that, and I want that for almost nothing. So
yeah, this is the first time I ever saw the shirts being made, so now I know how to make them, and now it's on. So
yeah, it's easy, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's so easy also to print out your logo or image on a transparent piece of paper. You can do it from your printer at home. You just have to have that transparent paper, and now you can go make an image and frame it and make your shirts.
Well, what we did, the new equipment that we bought, normally what we would do is we would take the images that they come up with, creative art, different, colored layers. We'd have graphic artists that this is what they do. So we get the image, and you can get multiple colors. We have a printing head that has 2 stations and 6 colors. So you can go up to 6 colors on a single shirt. I wouldn't suggest it. But so what we do is we go ahead and take that image, and we send it off. We say, okay, bring us back a screen that's ready. Well, they do, but that's expensive. They'll charge anywhere from $35 to $60 for that. So what we do is we said, we need the capacity to burn on. We know how to do it. We just didn't have the equipment. It's a washout area. It's like a standing mop sink that you kind of rinse the stuff out. And then you have a big, the real high dollar thing that we got for short money, that normally these things are $2,000, $3,000. It's a big light burning table. And this one's large. We can do whatever we want. And we set it up this week. That's what I was busy with. Dean, one of the activists, was cleaning out the little shed that we have area, a little house thing that put all this in. So we're ready to go. Alma, you come up with some artwork. You come up with a new thing. There's no waiting around. It's like, and this was the ability that we wanted to have. And the screen kind of slowed us down. But what we wanted to be able to do, we now have the capacity to do, is when something comes up, all of a sudden something's in the news, in 2 hours we're making our own custom shirt on whatever it is, and 20 people showing up in front of the courthouse or whatever, free, what's his name? I mean, this is boom.
I want to make a bunch of the anarchist voluntarist symbol that I made with the live free underneath, or
no, I love that.
Yeah,
Boom.
something like that. I think those would definitely sell, especially since people have seen the logo all over Facebook and the internet and at Libertopia and other events like that. Those people have been willing to post my art, and it's been pretty cool. So.
Yeah, those of you that see it's the voluntarist says live free on it, and it's the V, with the voluntarist V. No, it's a voluntarist V turned upside down into an A. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's gorgeous. I'm Donna, can you find that and put it up on today's archives so people can see it?
Every time I post an article on Freedom Phoenix, I post my logo, because what it does eventually is it creates a connection between the things I post and who I am. So people then will see that artwork and remember reading something in the past that maybe intrigued them. And so that's how you connect with people, I think, better, that are interested in the things you're posting, the things you talk about, and you can connect with people that are on the same level as you very quickly and a lot better.
Yeah, so to find that artwork, you probably just put in Alma Summer. It would just blow up everywhere on Google Image.
Every time, yeah, probably, or the Love Police. I might have first posted it on the Love Police Arizona Facebook site, but I can send it to you. I've posted it on Freedom Phoenix plenty of times.
Oh, yeah, no, I got it. I know where it's at, but Donna's got, yeah, that's it. Yeah, Donna's got it. Now,
but I'm excited to see what artwork gets put up on the RV. That's going to be fun.
You know, we it's ready. I mean, it's a blank slate. It's ready. I'm just, waiting to be inspired. We'll, we have a lot of different pieces of art, and I'm just wondering how. Matter of fact, just yesterday, I went by a sign that dealt in lighted signs that are LED. See, the problem is that you can have lighted panels, but with fluorescence or other incandescents and everything, it's always too thick to go on the side of an RV and be lighted. But LEDs allow you to make it very thin. You could have like an inch, high, just a panel that's up there. And the reason we wanted to do that is so that we could change the translucent panels. So that, depending on, if we went out and went all anarchist, it'd be cop block and voluntarist symbols and yours and all this kind of stuff. I could flip that right around and start promoting Freedom Phoenix E-Zine with a whole different change of translucence. So I'm just going, we're gonna go high tech with this thing, because I wanted to see how the RV held up when we went out to quartzite. And it did really well. And I'm going, okay, we've been, kind of just refurbing this thing over the past year. And it's just, okay, it passed emissions. Okay, it's got new tires. Okay, we changed the, the spark plugs. Okay, we did. We're going, man, this thing's kicking butt.
The whole theme, like one of the magazine covers, completely original and new, even with all artwork added or incorporated into.
Well, we kind of did that. You're right. We got new stuff we can put, and we can start selecting. But with our, I think it was October or November edition, where the Banksy pose of the girl throwing the flowers at the Federal Reserve with all the different organizations and stuff in the road. Matter of fact, they're taking that. We're shipping that today, the banner, to Liberty Forum, so that the guys going next week there will have that artwork to put up on the wall. And
do the pose with the flowers.
That's right. And what we're going to do is we have this last month, the love, not war. We may do a big one of that for the RV here for the CNN presidential debate. Hold on just a second. I'm going to talk to you off air. We'll be right back here on Declare Your Independence in just a little bit. Did you want to stay another segment?
No, I got to go to my slave job. You can tell everyone that's very unfortunate. Alma had to go to her slave job, but she's working on getting rid of that.
All right. Yeah, I'll talk about it. All right. Thanks, baby.
All right. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Fires and sours too. Mark Warden is the guy for you. PorcupineRealtor.com.
Are you on any medications? Are you getting your meds at a local pharmacy? If you are, you're likely paying more than you have to. There's a better way. Discount Prescription Services will get you your meds at discounts as high as 70%, and they'll deliver them right to your door. All you have to do is go to meds.freetalklive.com and click Become a Member on the left-hand side of the page. Their customer service is excellent. They will walk you through every step, and you'll save big time. Meds.freetalklive.com.
If you're looking for work, the person you are applying to may be even more nervous than you are. And the way things are now, your references have never been more important. Here are 3 tips. First, know that employers are checking. Every hire is under the microscope these days. Second, they won't just be checking references you provide. Figure that all of your ex-employers will get a call and be asked, would you hire him or her again? again. Third, assume you will be Googled. So before you apply, remove all those party animal photos from your Facebook page. Even if you're not in the job market, effective communication skills have never been more important, with money and attention so scarce now. For more tips for job seekers and getting better results in all your day-to-day communication, hit survivalspeech.com. I'm Holland Cook.
You know the U.S. dollar is devaluing. You can see it happening every day. You know a new currency will take over at some point. Wouldn't you like to be in on the ground floor? Bitcoins. They're a decentralized, anonymous internet currency. They're free to use, free to accept, and free from inflation forever. You can use them anywhere in the world. Find out more at weusecoins.org. Don't be kicking yourself in the pants in a month. Your dollars are going down. Learn more about Bitcoins at weusecoins.org. That's weusecoins.org.
If you can't listen to the Liberty Radio Network's internet streams, free satellite channel, or radio affiliates, no worries. You can listen to LRN.FM from any phone, anywhere. Add this number to your phone, 760-569-7753. It's a long-distance call, so make sure you're familiar with your phone's calling plan. The Liberty Radio Network listen lines are locked on our stream 24 hours a day. Call 760-569-7753. That's 760-569-7753.
A congressman recently revealed that legislation totaling 2,900 pages and involving more than $1 trillion was available to members of Congress for less than 48 hours to study and consider. That's over 60 pages of legislation per hour. Do you think anyone read the entire bill? I'm Jim Babka with DownsizeDC.org. Consider a proposal buried in a 3,200-page, $388 billion bill, which would have empowered committee chairmen or their agents to examine Americans.
One, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, four, five.
Satellite channel is free to listen to. It's not free for us. You can help us cover our satellite costs with the chip-in on the right side of the page at lrn.fm.
It's time for Declare Your Independence with Ernest Hancock. To be a part of the show, call 602-264-2800.
Yeah, you can call in today. We'll take care of it. We got all the equipment. Donna's off. We watch children, grandbabies later, so she can actually answer the phone. We can deal with it because we can't. This is happy Valentine's Day.
Same to you. Thank you.
The
Yes. Did you notice I'm wearing my pistachio?
Oh. That is really attractive. It's okay. For the video, go ahead and come over here so people can see this, and we'll tell the story.
My goodness.
Yeah, we'll just. Jeez. I didn't do the hair. Okay, well, you want me to just show it or whatever?
Yeah, just show it.
All right, okay, let me tell you what the deal is. All right, well, there you go. Okay, they can't really see it. We hold it up and do this thing later. All right, this is the deal. We had our restaurant probably 3 years by then or something, and working together is like, rare. Especially in a high-pressure restaurant thing. It's like battle. It's, fortunately, the one thing about restaurants is if you're doing your job right, no matter what the crisis is, it's over at the end of the day. Boom, done. Battle over. Starts all over the next day. Afresh, okay? It's like a 30-minute delivery. We had a delivery service and so on, pizza restaurant and stuff too. So it's just like when it's done, boom, guys can flip the switch off. Women, oh man, whatever built up or happened during the day and the barking of the orders and this and that and go and do that, that builds up, that goes with you. So we're just like, okay. What we'll go ahead and do is here, let me bring this down. There, because it's picking up both. mics. Now, so what we do is we said, you want to get out of this pressure cooker, fine, do something else. But, I mean, like the kids, you're not going to be home playing video games. I mean, that's, what do you want to do? I knew Donna would be great at real estate. She's just that type of personality. She's the kind of person you want to deal with. She's professional, organized, got it all taken care of. But, it's just, it's a nice relationship. You spend a day with Donna around looking at houses is, better than not. A lot of people, it's like, I don't want to go out with this. I don't want to drag, Donna makes it nice. It's relaxing. You get a lot done. She's got it organized. Boom, 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 boom. You go see 10 houses, 15. I mean, just rocking and rolling and whatnot. It's all very organized. So I'm just going, this would be good, for you to do. So what she did is she went to real estate school. She got her first, she didn't even get her license yet. She's taking a test. There was a libertarian that was moving from Massachusetts to Arizona. And he called me and he says, hey, do you know good real estate? Yes, I do. I'm sleeping with her. Okay. Go finish getting your test. She bought a ranch. It was like 300 acres or something.
No, 176 acres, I think.
176 acres, and he had some unique qualifications. Now, I know the Valley. She's from Pennsylvania, so I know the Valley well. I've been living here a long time, so I kind of, tell me what it is, kind of person you are and what you want. I know where to go. Like where we're living now is perfect for what we wanted. I always knew it was here, and when finally a place came up for something we could afford to rent, boom, we're done. So this gentleman was in the Rockets. He wanted model rocketry. I need a lot of space. I want to be up against some government kind of BLM land or something so I don't get developed around. I want to buy, a large acreage. I want to be able to shoot my guns on my property. I want to have horses. I want. And I'm going, yep, I know where you need to go. Well, he was thinking another part of Arizona. I'm going, you don't want to go there. That's just flat, barren, hot. No, you need... get into the hills of Wickenburg kind of area, Morristown. You're still kind of near, really, he got a smoking deal. But it was a gazillion dollar kind of, and he spent some money. Donna's first commission check was, like $30-something thousand. First time. She's number one sales girl first day. Hello. So this was, a good time for her. She extracted herself from the restaurant. She got her own career started. She was doing really well. And it's like we were at some friend's house and we're, doing whatever, conversation, now to quit it, something. And finally, we were eating pistachio nuts. And she held up this pistachio nut, one half of a pistachio, and she said, you see this? What'd you say?
This is my diploma.
From the...
to be able to tell you off, I guess.
From Ernie's School of Cool. I graduated. Because in restaurant you have employees and everything. I go, the Ernie School of Cool says, and I just kind of try to make fun of whatever the standard or something we had to do. Now, your attire, clothing, performance standards of cleaning, whatever. So Donna's like, I graduated. Here's my diploma. So she kept it. I don't know. What'd you do with it? You kept it.
It was in my jewelry box for probably 5 or 6 years or something. And one Valentine's Day, or 4 Valentines to my birthday or something, you found it in there and you got some gold plating material and you made it all nice and constructed a nice little velvet box and just made a nice little presentation for me and gave it to me on the birthday or holiday that it was.
Yeah, no, this is what happened. I knew this had a great significance to her, sentimental value plus, okay? So I took this pistachio nut, which is kind of attractive anyway, and you take the sharper point and I drilled a little hole in it and put a gold loop in it, for a chain. And it's really attractive the way it hangs. It's really quite beautiful. I really
it looks like a little teardrop. Yeah.
That's one of my favorite.
I'll try to get closer to the
Okay, well,
camera.
well, just take it off and just, hold it in your hand or something up next to the camera. Because what happened is I go, I need to get it gold plated or something like, how do you do this? Well, nobody does this stuff anymore. It's just, fine, I'll do it myself. Drilled a little hole, then you gold leaf it. Yeah, gold leaf. We'll pull it back a little bit. Anyway. Yeah, they can kind of see it. Wait, no, I don't even have it on that camera, do I? Yeah, there you go. So this is, how it looks, and you can put it around you. It's really quite lovely. I really like that. And it has a lot of sentimental value to us. So what happened was I took it and gold leafed it, learned how to do that, and that's another process, not real hard, but, first try. So we do that, but what happens is, because gold leaf is so thin, it wears. When she wears it a lot, it wears down. So finally I had to get, she hadn't wore it in a year or two because it was, started to wear through to the wood or the underneath coating. So I went ahead and went to Michael's, got some more 14-karat gold leaf, and which is cheap, by the way. I mean, it's not that much. So anyways, guys, it's really thin. So you take and you put that on there, and it's really looks nice for a while. So I'm going, okay, so I got enough to where I can gold leaf this thing for the rest of my life. But sooner or later, you have to take the layers because it starts to lose the detail in the wood. Well, what we're going to do is I talked to her about it. I said, the only way we're really going to get this really nice piece of jewelry is if we do a cast of it and actually have a chunk of gold. March 10th, we're going gold mining. A bunch of us going. One of the activists here is a big, giant gold miner, all his buddies. So March 10th, a bunch of family and friends and activists, and we're going to learn how to do gold mining. And he guarantees we're getting some gold. And we'll get enough, we'll pull it all together, and everybody gets cut, and we'll kind of, we got gold mining. Or panning, or, dry washing, and this. They got all kinds of gizmos and doodads. So we're all excited about this. One more thing we get to learn. Because we learn a lot about, different things to do. Canning, growing food, gardening, reloading, shooting, gunsmithing, blah, 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 blah. Who's the gold panner guy? Jamie. You say, okay, let's go. So we're going ahead and doing that. I get enough, I'm thinking we could get they do like a plaster cast of some kind of this, and then we could just make the actual gold replica of this. And you don't like that idea?
No, I didn't say I didn't like it, but this has more value, sentimental value to me. It's the actual. No, I remember what we were doing. It's just,
Yeah, no, I remember. Donna declared her independence.
I certainly did.
And it was fun. She's like, no, I'm done. That's all you got. That's when it happens, is when, someone you just go, no. I declare, I'm like, and you saw it in her eyes. I'm like, yay! It's about time. So that's why it has sentimental value to us. So we're going to get some real gold.
I'll take a picture.
We know you're out there. We can feel you now. We know that you're afraid. You're afraid of us. You're afraid of change. We don't know the future. We aren't here to tell you how this is going to end. We're here to tell you how it's going to begin. We're going back to editing the next edition of Freedom's Phoenix digital magazine now, where we are telling the people what you don't want them to know. We're showing them a world without you, a world without rules and controls, without borders or boundaries, a world where anything is possible. Where we go from there is a choice we leave to you. Subscribe at freedomsphoenixeasy.com. That's freedoms with an S, phoenixeasing.com.
Agents of the state are threatening your freedom. Become a free agent and take it back. Google FR33 to get connected with other men and women around the globe who are united against state aggression and who are committed to not violent revolution, but peaceful evolution. It costs nothing to rally others to your causes by starting websites, creating and joining groups, and more. Stay up to date on the global movement for liberty by reading, watching, and listening to reports from our growing network of free agents. Free agents who work to achieve a free society can receive points for various activities which can be redeemed for gear, such as clothing, cameras, and more. When defending yourself against the state, be equipped with FR33 gear. You can directly invest in the projects that you care about right now so that free agents can get the valuable support they need. States are going to fail, so get off the sidelines and join other free agents on the front lines of freedom today by visiting fr33agents.com. That's fr33agents.com.
My name is Jacob Hornberger. I'm president of the Future of Freedom Foundation, which Congressman Ron Paul awarded for having an outstanding freedom website. Write us at fff@fff.org, and we'll send you a free 3-month subscription to our monthly journal of libertarian essays and our booklet, Economic Liberty in the Constitution, which George Mason University economics professor Walter Williams praised in a recent column. That's FFF at FFF.org.
DVD, books, music, instruments, periodicals, computers, software, electronics, photo, cell phones, office products, home and garden, bed and bath, furniture, kitchen, pet supplies, automotive, hardware, apparel, shoes, jewelry, grocery, healthcare, sports and outdoors, toys, games, used, and more. It's a department store at your fingertips. Shop.lrn.fm. Get all your shopping done, get a great deal, and a portion of your purchase goes to benefit the Liberty Radio Network when you shop at Amazon via shop.lrn.fm.
Since time began, tyrants have taken aim at personal liberties. Now there's a movie that aims back.
The government has no more right to tell us what to put in our bodies than they have to take our guns or tell us what books we can read.
6 drug police were eaten by bears while raiding a marijuana farm.
On your knees, you dirty hippies! Jesus. On your knees! What's the problem, officer?
Today, many cops who enforce pot laws do so only because it provides them with cushy jobs, good benefits, and a chance to push people around.
I was an undercover narcotics officer. The drug war is nothing but a farce.
The Second Amendment says you got to keep you and your gat intact.
Guns and Weed, The Road to Freedom. A film by Michael W. Dean and Nima Vadadi.
DVD available now at gunsandweed.com or on Amazon. That's gunsandweed.com. Makes the perfect gift. Remember, that's gunsandweed.com.
Do you love Twitter? Make sure you favorite the LRN.FM Twitter account so you can receive our tweets at twitter.lrn.fm. That's twitter.lrn.fm.
Freedom is the answer. What's the question?
I want to break free.
You're listening to Ernest Hancock.
I want to break free.
And all it takes is a pistachio shell. Yeah. Freedom! Okay, so that's pretty much how it worked out. But it was, we get married, you're in your early 20s, you're young, you have 4 kids, you go through struggle of survival, and you get to finally you're kind of, we can buy groceries. We're okay. We made it. At least for a little while. And it just your wife comes up and goes, you know what, on that that level of who's we equal. And I'm like, oh, that makes you very sexy. Very nice. So what we did is, as time went on, I had this idea and opportunity. Now, it also came with a box. Do you remember how to describe the box?
Yeah, it's just a wooden box that you got from Michael's or whatever, just a wooden, unfinished, and then you lined it with red velvet felt. So it's really nice inside. And
I finished it and made it, and sealed it and everything. It's almost like balsa probably, but it was I sealed it and finished it and then primed it and then put this white pearl metallic coating on it and then urethaned over that, and then inside it's red velvet, and then to put the gold in it, man, it really is nice. I mean, this was an inexpensive way of making something really nice. You can see there's some effort went into it. At least a day. So then so what we did is I did that, and that was a big pleasure for me, and I know you enjoyed it. So now we're going to go gold mining, and if we get some gold, I'd like to. You know what? You can keep the old wood thing. I'll get the gold one.
Okay.
No, that'd be a good idea. I can have the gold. It's kind of Italian gold. Semi-manly.
I don't think it'll look good on you though.
Semi-manly. Maybe I'll make a couple of them and give them to my daughters.
No, it's exclusively mine.
All right.
I'm sorry, I have the patent on pistachio shell.
Okay, all right.
Jewelry.
It is pretty, though. Okay, so that's the story behind that. That's why that's a big deal. I mean, because when I'm talking to jewelers, I'd like to get it plated. I'd like to, a thicker gold. Can we, whatever. They don't do it, and they're like, a pistachio nut. What, seriously? And I'm like, it's a sentimental thing. It's like, you got to explain it to them. They're like, well, you don't want to do. Yeah, I do. Well, you can buy. No, I don't. I mean, it's just seriously. Anyway, so these have more value to us. Now, we understand the value of gold and silver and copper. We've been, kind of over the years, we were I don't know if intuitive enough or knew better or something, that my father started collecting coins and gold and silver and everything in the late 70s when it was shooting up. So he got nailed. I mean, he lost a lot of money, and but he kept it, and now it's like, okay. But I think my parents are living on the stuff they had. Now, this is something that I wanted to instill into the children, and when it was Christmas or birthdays or something, every now and then, we'd get them a 10 ounce. Back then when it was like under $100, or it's at $12 now. Ooh, it's $120, for a 10 ounce bar. So what we did is we said, we'll put that in, instead of getting an iPad, or a what do you call them, iPod. Okay, instead of getting a little iPod in their Christmas stocking, we would give them a bar of silver. And so we put that in there, and then you get little coins in, and they're like, "Yay, thanks,
Hey,
Dad.
thanks.
Yeah, right on. What am I going to do with this? Nothing. That's exactly what you're going to do. Nothing. It's going to go in your top drawer. Nothing." As silver started to get stupid, they're all of a sudden, they add that to their asset column. It's kind of, how much money do I got? Plus the silver in my top drawer. So it kind of changes their frame of mind. Now, when when did Rhea get married?
2009.
So 2009, and they're finally having their first grandbaby. This is good. So when they got married, it was, they wanted to spend $1 gazillion on their wedding. That was their thing. They wanted to, I'm like, wow. I mean, you want to do, she wanted to cuss, and he wanted, so they did. And they spent, a lot of money on their wedding. It was very nice. I was not willing. I'd give them a great wedding, but it had been very creative, and I had a lot of friends with favors, to do in limos and wedding plan. I could have had it happen, but she wanted to do it and wanted to pay it and be her thing. And I'm like, okay. But, I felt, I should contribute. So I wanted to give her some kind of a dowry, contribute to this thing. So I just let her do whatever she wanted, and they got it paid off, as time, they do okay, so they're fine. So I go, all right, you gotta get your bills all paid off. You're gonna have this debt right off the bat. They take care of it. They're doing okay. So I go, all right, what do I give her? So I go, okay, I'm gonna give you 300 ounces of silver. And that was probably almost half of what we had accumulated up to that time. So I'm just like, my other daughter, can you not get married for a little while, So it's, you're hoping that this is for bad times. You're going to pass it on kids anyway, or spend it. I mean, I don't care. But so what I did is I said, all right, I'll go ahead and get you 300, which was at that time, I think it was like $17 an ounce. So it was about $5,000 was kind of the goal, about $5,000. So I said, here's the silver. Guess who's checking silver prices every day?
Oh yeah, they're on that every day. They check them.
It's like, what our silver be worth? Well, I kept it in my safe until you get a safe. Boom, got a safe. Give me my silver safe. See, right here, safe. Give me silver. Okay, Then you start your sons and so on. They start accusing. Now Forrest, he doesn't like silver. He goes, Matt, can't shoot it.
He's got other investments.
Yeah, guns. No, can't shoot it. So can't shoot silver, so I just get me more guns.
Well, at least he's got investments. Better than nothing.
Yeah, well, I'm like, that's probably not a bad idea. So he's more in that mind. Our other daughter, she's just living life. She's still 21.
Sierra's 22
She's
and
22?
a half. Yes,
22. Ouch. Anyway, so 22. So she's in another mindset. Corsair is doing well. He just got promoted at 23. He's a manager at Honeywell Aerospace, and he hadn't even finished his degree. I think he keeps going to school and so on. He'll start piling up some degrees here in a year or so, But he's having his third child, married, house, cars, everything paid off. He got these homes at, almost nothing, making some money. His mother-in-law passed, left a little bit of money. They are even. Done. Ready to go. And the boy makes a lot of money. And I'm going, wow. This 23, because this is what we were raising our kids to do from the beginning. When they were young, they had an opportunity to get on temporary learning to do machining. That's their 18, 19 or something. Both of them, they started, with Kyle, their friends. So their friend Kyle, he's Kyle.
Yeah, he's our adopted son.
Yeah, he's like our third, since they were junior high, so we might as well, the Three Musketeers is just, this is the way it is. So he has a home that Donna got him. He had specific needs. It's like a 2-bedroom, 1-bath little, definitely bachelor.
It's a huge garage with a house attached to it. That's what it is.
Right, exactly. It's like 12 foot high. I mean, enormous. It's probably, 60 by 80 or something.
Yeah, it's big. It's big. It's bigger than the house.
It's bigger than the house, exactly. In the backyard, it's all concrete. It opens up to the street. You drive. It's a nice little neighborhood. You wouldn't know this. I mean, you see some guys with big garages in the back. But this thing, the guy that had it before, he did referred VW Bugs or something. And so, it's a bachelor. It's all tile, it's all, blank, big screen rolls down from the ceiling, that kind of thing. Surround sound, So he got it for stupid money. What, like $65,000 or something like that?
I think it was 60, 62, something like that.
So their house payment is like none, Heck, he's been a year and he moved in. He just keeps piddling with it, still staying at his parents because, I don't know, free meals or something.
Because he can.
So finally, he and Forrest are going to move in together. Forrest had a breakup with his girlfriend he was staying with before and whatever, long story. But anyway, so he's moving in with Kyle. Now, what they do, because they're machinists, and he goes to school to learn more welding. And he has tons of, 7, 8 different kinds of welders. Some of these things, they were so big they had to have a Tommy lift just to move the damn thing from storage. So they have the knowledge and the capacity in their early mid-20s of over 5 years experience making engine parts for jet engines, high tolerance, balance, uber, machining, lathing, grinding, beveling, machining. And got the equipment in their garage. My other son has his own CNC computer done mill in his garage. Anything I want. I go, can you make this? Bleep, 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 bleep. There it is. Boom, push the button. Done. Boom, shakalaka. This is what we encouraged them because we knew what was coming. And now they're doing okay. What should you be encouraging your family to learn? And we'll talk about more when we come back.
Why did you move to the Shire?
I moved here to the Shire because there's other people around who take liberty just as seriously as I do.
I moved to the Shire because I saw videos of